just going to do a quick demonstration of what I'm on about here. So basically what I've done, I've just pulled in a cabinet that's got no, it's nothing, it's just a box. All these are showing dados, so basically we'd screw it together. We can use all sorts of fixings, but it's fine. But what I want to do is just go through this and just show you how easy it is to create what we need. So you asked for a 1400 cabinet, which divided into 3 times 2 will give us one side, which is 933.33. We've got a height of 2100, which you've asked to give us in. I'm unsure of the depth, but we'll just leave it at 570 at the moment. So what we need to do now is just go into the cabinet itself, and we need to just add a couple of doors in here. So basically we're just going to give it a whole, obviously I didn't mean to do that, we need to give this a vertical split, should I say, so we've got the hinges on both sides, and then you want a door at the top. So at the moment that's a drawer, so if we just change that into a door, and then we just add 300, so there we go, we've got 300 there. So we're going to do the same here, so you end up with a door, and we want to just make that a height of 300. Now by rights we should now have an interior section, so what we do, we just highlight this, which is there, and turn that into a shelf. Okay, so, and on that basis you see, because it's a shelf, if I highlight the shelf here, I can now add in the rod underneath, so that gives all the bits and holes for an oval rod, which is great. It's a new thing I've just brought and added into this system. So now what we've got is a unit that's got 2 doors and 2 doors at the top. As you've noticed there, the hinge is on the wrong side, so I'll just change that over to the right hand side. So there we go. So if I was to just do 3D on that, it's going to have 8 doors, so that's what I have as standard. I can change all the materials if you wanted to have a photo render. So as you can see there, I'm thinking that this needs an actual plinth. So what we'll do, we're going to section, we're going to properties, and then we're going to toe. So we've got a plinth height, let's just call it 100mm for argument's sake, and we want it to recess in 20mm. So, but what this does is we've got 2 full ends here, so that's a full end and that's a full end, as you can see. So what I need to do, in fact I'll just render this so to give you an idea of what it is. So 2 full ends there, 2 full ends, but obviously we're going to add a cabinet next to this, so what we need to do is we're going to section view again, we go to properties, we're going to the toe. Because we're adding a unit to the right hand side, we want this to have a notch. So if I go into 3D view now and just show you, that'll be a notched end just like this. So now I'll be able to add another cabinet to the side to accommodate this. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to copy it through and pop it in the middle. And then here, so the other third of that is actually 466.66. I'm just going to shift that to the left, and we'll just add that through. So now this will have 2 doors, but I can easily change that. So what I'm going to do is just going to delete it out. In fact, what I'll do, I'm just going to delete everything out of there and we'll start again. So this is a door. What we want to do is put horizontal split in there, so it's 300. Okay, hinges are on the wrong side, so we'll just change those over to the right, change that over to the right. So interior section now. Unfortunately, but the real ugly thing about this is I now need to just put my own shelf in, which is there. We'll do that as a full shelf. So if I go front, just highlight that shelf. I can now add in the rail, as I said. That rail, by the way, is completely movable. We can put that anywhere you like, which is not a problem. So I'm just going to delete that out now. So if we just have a look at a 3D view of what we've got here, as I said before, we're going to have to move these through. So there's a couple of little things that I'm not happy with here, but for the purposes of this video, it's so much easier for me to just continue the way that I am. So we've got the notch there. So what I've done, I've notched it out here and put a full end there, and I'll show you why. Full architectural. So as you can see, it's continuous plinth. So on that basis, I've just drawn that up in perhaps 5 minutes, if that. These are now all the parts. I'm going to nest these and send them to the machine. This takes a little bit of time. So basically, I know that that job needs 4 sheets. It's 1 of 4 sheets, and I'll show you all the patterns. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the back. And then the doors, which obviously are out of oak on here, requires 2 sheets. A little bit of a waste, but never mind. So if we return back to that, now that I've done the nest, I know what I need to create this price. Thank you.